She was a nobody. She became a somebody. She is black, she is equal. She is Rosa. Rosa was born in 1913. She was the granddaughter of an enslaved person. While slavery was illegal, America was still a place where African Americans did not have their basic rights and freedom. In the southern states, new laws were established to keep white and black people apart. It was known as segregation. This law would determine your seat in the bus, your school, and your place in the restaurant according to the color of your skin. One day, a white kid threatened to beat her up, but she defended herself and threatened to hit him. At that time, she could have been in a big trouble for standing up against a white person. And there she go. When Rosa grew up, she fought for her civil rights. In 1943, Rosa belonged to a national association for the advancement of colored people, which is known as NAACP. Rosa had learned about NAACP when she married her husband, Raymond, and he was the first civil rights activist she has ever met. One of the NAACP goals was to end segregation. Things were beginning to change in the country. In 1955, Rosa was on her way home from her job. She paid her fare and sat in the middle of the bus. That was okay as long as no white people was occupying the seats. She sat next to a black man. At the next stop, white people came in and filled the remaining seats. But one man was left standing. The driver looked back and nobody moved. He screamed at them. So the man was sitting next to Rosa moved to the back, but she did not. She was tired of giving up and being mistreated. The driver then asked the police to arrest Rosa, but she never gave up.
No. If you don't give me that seat, I'm gonna have you arrested. You may do that.
She decided to say no to injustice, no to racism. Then this no became the most famous no in the world. Rosa may break a law, but she has created a magnificent worldwide law against any type of discrimination. Rosa was just an individual who decided to take a stand. She was a common person that chose to stand up against power. Her movement came from the grassroots of living the problem, and such movement changed the whole society. It's not easy, it took her time. NAACP has always wanted a chance to stand up, and when Rosa got arrested, they called all blacks to boycott the buses to support Rosa. Inside the court, Rosa has her trial and was guilty for not obeying the law. But outside, the boycotting was a success. That night, activists and Martin Luther King, the Jr. formed Montgomery Improvement Association, and everyone voted to continue the boycott. They failed to change segregation and bus laws, but they kept fighting. The boycott continued for another 13 months. A lot of people lost their jobs, including Rosa and her husband. Then a law came preventing boycotting, and that was where Rosa, Martin Luther King, got arrested. The arrest brought a lot of attention in the States until 9 years later. Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act and made segregation illegal everywhere in America. Rosa's refusal to give up her seat in the bus has started protests around the country. Her act changed America. Rosa taught us that challenging limitations is not something that comes overnight. It's not something that comes easy. It's not something that comes without sacrifice. Behind this nobody there was an extraordinary spirit who believed to beat up what was called impossible. In 2005, Rosa Parks passed away of natural cause of death at the age of 92. Inner freedom can move you from a boss chair to presidential chair. Barack Obama will not be able to be there without a faithful action from Rosa Parks. Believe, move, change, and you will absolutely reach your dream, and it will be real. One person can change the whole world. Without Rosa Parks sitting down on the chair and not giving up her chair, Obama wouldn't be able to sit down on the presidential chair. So one person can change the whole world. It is possible. Thanks for watching. This was the story of Rosa Parks.